Good evening, good evening. This is Silent Narrator, dropping into some more Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's go. I have to admit, the first mission we jumped into this one was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when we first played this, there was so many little glitches. There's so many crazy little animations that they needed to kind of get the kinks out. And here we are. Wait, when did this game come out? How many years later? And the facial animations are still kind of wonky, but it looks like for the most part they did the game justice. So let's see how the story pans out. We're about to get the true test. Let's see.
This is Nexus
No,
Control,
it
the
isn't.
Hyperion.
All right,
Everyone
what
remembers
happened?
Addison.
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
It's just that line.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not
Wow.
home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I don't like how she's talking to me right now.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer.
What are those
Provincial
lights
capital,
flying
too.
around her face when she's
Only a
zoomed
new
in?
galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends?
So yeah, I was close.
Or
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend.
Chill.
He hated that I didn't use his
You
title.
coming off real
But
hostile.
no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a
That
colonial
is so weird.
director with our colonies.
there
It's
must
like
be
the
some
lens
kind of
flare is
plan
coming
for
through
encountering
whenever it
hostile
zooms in on her,
aliens.
which is so
We can't
weird
have been
because
that
where's the
naive.
lens flare coming from?
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Understood.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their
I guess
business.
I need to go see the brains and
The
research.
current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different?
Yo, what's up, Zealous?
know.
That I am.
We've mostly
A quick
avoided
session
it.
with the Mass Effect.
And from what the Hyperion logs say
How's
about
everything
Alec,
going?
maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to
Gotcha.
scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Well, damn, I don't even get some credit because I'm, you know, my father's son. But okay. Good to know. Gosh, can just...
Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
I get no love.
Hello, console. You and I are going to be very good friends.
Let's see. What's over
This
here?
is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been
I was
true of
over at
every
Don't
world
Starve
we
Together.
found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Well, there's gonna be none of that tonight.
I thought it didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here.
It's this
Eos.
indie game.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet
I
so
might
we can
have to check
establish
that
an
out.
outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
I actually need some good
Okay,
suggestions for
but you said every
suggestions for
planet you found
community
is
night. So if
unlivable.
you
So
know of
how
a
do
nice
I-
little local
A good
multiplayer
Pathfinder would
or
relish the
online
challenge of solving
multiplayer
it.
game, just throw that out there.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail,
Thank
I
you,
guess
Cora.
it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Yeah, we're gonna
Just
keep
point
it
me to my ship and I'll be
professional.
out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment,
So we're
we
going
should
to
discuss
Eos?
the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah!
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Samnode on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Pathfinder headquarters. What happened to all the? What happened to the
Please be advised that Hyperion
optional
documents
stuff?
are now complete.
I guess he overrode all of it.
Looks fine so far.
The hell
Hey,
was that?
you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of
this
this
is
happening.
Mass Effect Andromeda. This
But not
kind
lately.
of took
I wasn't
takes
there during
place
the
after
mutiny.
the original Mass
Lucky.
Effect trilogy that came out.
I thought we were done with
few
this,
years back.
honestly. That
It's,
maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid
It's
about?
We've
what
had
is
3
it? A
malfunctions
third-person
in the
shooter,
past week.
action adventure
That's not
RPG.
good. Sorry, understatement.
It's a
Yeah.
BioWare game,
And now I have more repairs.
but when it came out, it kind of had
Did you
a
talk
bad
to security
reception
about
because
this?
it had a bunch
How can
of
I?
bugs and glitches.
For all I know, someone
Basically,
in security
think
is the one
what's
doing
going on
this.
with Cyberpunk right
I've
now
scanned all the
kind
potential
of happened to this
sabotage
game.
areas I can think
And
of.
then they tried
I
to
don't know who
implement a
to
whole bunch
trust
of
anymore.
fixes, and
Sounds
by the
like
time
a
they
lot went down
implemented the
before the
fixes,
Hyperion docked.
everyone was over with the
Yeah,
game
I
already.
guess.
So
Wait,
I'm just giving it
That's
another
it.
chance because they announced
you can't possibly be involved in
the
this.
legendary edition for
You
the
weren't even
original
here during
trilogy.
the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me if they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
All personnel, be aware
No,
of any
no, I'm
suspicious
fine.
activity.
And
Security
I
is
don't
on
know.
heightened
It
alert.
just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Let's see. That's laser and sorry arc. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's get some levels. That's what I was remembering. I knew there was something back here.
Hyperion power draw is now at
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Okay, not that way.
engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
This way.
All non-relevant
Upstairs?
repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps?
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay, can we do that? Okay.
We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant
The
repair
other one
requests are
is
currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
here. Let's see. There we go.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Tempest crew
Where's that one?
docking area at 1.
Upstairs. On this side. There we go.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
I think that's the idea. And this is...
What am I going to do?
Oh, here's Liam.
Too small for this.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
So, we're about to go confront her? Is that what we're doing? No, she was back. Okay, clearly back that way. Wait. Oh, she's downstairs. That's what I'm seeing. That's what that arrow clearly says. We'll come back to that one in a second. Let's not leave the little area that we have here just yet. 'Cause I need to talk to this guy.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Tyrian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
It's rough out there. I might need backup, if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
What do you know about the enemies?
If I'm
we've
not
encountered?
mistaken, I'm
Cat.
pretty
We usually see them on worlds with those
Pretty sure
alien
this game has,
structures.
like, a-
Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them.
a system where you
Not
can
sure
deploy
why.
soldiers on different
They don't
planets
talk
to
to
do
us.
different
Every time we
missions.
cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long,
you
long
saying?
way from the Nexus.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us.
Are we going
They
to
pinned
war?
us like cattle for
You
experiment.
can say so.
I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and
From
freed
the
out.
earlier stream this morning,
By the time we
we
killed
kind
the
of ran into
bastards
an
and headed back
alien
to war on
race
the
on a
Nexus,
planet we
everyone
were
looked
supposed to
at me
be
like I was in charge.
living on.
That sounds familiar.
And they kind of
militia grew from
shot
there.
first,
Funny.
so we had
Once
no
the
choice
heat
but
is
to
on,
engage,
all
and now they're
kinds of
kind of
people
hunting
rise
us.
to the top.
So here we are.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So.
Don't worry,
We're not good at
we'll
sitting around
run
in
into them in a
crisis.
little bit.
Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Bye, Kandros. Duty
Yeah, we're
calls.
done talking to him for now.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Okay. And this one has a mission.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
I remember this one.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Yes,
I'd be happy
I will
to.
speak with him.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Gotta get this place back on track because things are going crazy. But first, I'll come back to that in a second.
Report to the docking area at once.
Cora, what are you doing over here?
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
I was gonna say, why does it look so blurry when the camera's at this angle, bro? So weird.
Yeah. Meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
On it. Okay, so I don't pick where I'm going. I just automatically know where I'm going, even though it's supposed to have multiple places I can go to. Kind of weird. But that's fine. Let's see. Where's this person I'm supposed to be confronting that's supposed to be working? There we go.
Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
Ooh,
The data Miss
a
Ellis
double
has
bluff.
accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Okay. Yep,
The real
definitely a
saboteur
decoy
could be
tactic.
setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
And who's
Pathfinder,
lying?
good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
People talk to me.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as we
And you
establish
are?
outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Have to go now.
Okay.
See you later.
Deuces.
Talk to you later.
I need to go see Sam and see what Sam wants with me. I am Captain Dunn? Yeah. Okay, no, wait. Yeah. Let's go this way. Yeah, we have to finish all these missions before I get to Eos. There's no way I'm going to another planet.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you
Side
experienced
missions
before
first.
shouldn't
That gives me an
reoccur.
extra level. The more points to level up my
Yeah,
character.
what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
I'm not my father.
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
I was gonna say he literally just said he's different from AI, so.
That's
Yeah, we're just gonna go with that.
pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Yes, because we have a bad
So what does
experience
this
with
mean for
AI
the two of
before.
us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
So your dad has
But not without
redundancies
recourse. The further
and
you
fail
explore as a
safes.
Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure his plan superior battlefield performance. Confirm press E to activate it. Oh, there we go. I like the multi-class ones. Sentinel invest in battle skills to unlock more powerful profiles to a variety of styles. Okay, good to know. Directly between relative platform or tech. But I don't even have any skill points in biotic. Ah, okay. This one is Common and Biotics. I like the Explorer one, but we'll come back to that. Get on your ship. Yep, nope, not yet. Let's go back. Journal. We'll come back to that one. Let's finish off these two missions first. Daddy's goes in trouble, and he's not even there. Very true. Very true. It sounds like his dad was a very, very cautious person. So he put in a whole lot of blocks and fail safes. I need to check on my sister, but I need to figure out where the med bay is first. Once I come back. I think they just did that as a story mechanic just to make sure that we don't figure out what the hell is going on too fast. Which I guess is fine. Why is it telling me to go back that way? Oh, I actually came to the med bay.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
Sure.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Giving me work to do, bro. Giving me work. Yeah, Fisher.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder, well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure you're...
That's exactly right, because that's what happened.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
That's good.
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Well, that would be good.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
So far, the dialogue hasn't been that, well, I was gonna say not that bad, but yeah. Okay, enough chat. So apparently I did go to the wrong place. So let's pay attention to this. Operations. So operations is where I need to go. There we go. Now let's go look at the security cam footage. Technically,
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Did we literally just go out of the computer and come back into the
And
same
another
computer?
scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
So that means someone's
This
covering
file
the
is
tracks.
also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Candros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
What? We're just randomly scanning humans. That just seems so weird.
Negative match.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
How does that even work?
Inaccurate match.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now.
Let's see, who else is there? Who else is there? I don't see the point in sabotaging the ship. I thought that whole idea was to kind of... Wait, is this person back here?
Biometrics do not match.
Okay. But that started happening, or it seemed like it happened before we got here, so...
Negative match.
We're in a holding pattern. Word is that the Nexus doesn't have
Let's... Okay, yeah, we'll come back to that memory trigger. Oh, I didn't even see him in the corner.
Show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't
you've
think
been up
so.
to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says
Nah,
you've been up to
nah.
no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people
Facts.
into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't
And
care
you think
what
setting
you think.
explosive just
The mutiny
to
leaders
make a
were right
point
to demand to know what was going on.
is better?
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision. That'll be the day.
Right, two wrongs don't make it right. I guess that's what he was thinking, but that was not the case. That was not the case. Well, we're gonna let him rock with that. Let him think that was the case, but nope. You got to go. You're doing a little bit too much. Nah, let's go do a little murder investigation. Hopefully I can get another level by doing this one and then
Help you?
Pathfinder
that'll
Rider,
be
here to see Nilk and
more
Rensis.
skills I can unlock.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and
Why?
counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them.
That it does.
But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Right, the fact that you were talking about his whole chest exploded. Yeah, that doesn't sound like you shot him. Well, let's see what he says.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda.
I think we have to
Wish
go
it
down
had
to
been our
Eos.
last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying?
No,
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
That does not sound like a closed case. You literally did next to nothing.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it
Oh, I
back.
can't move from it.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
So they argued. Sounds like they had a little scuffle.
Get him off me!
Nothing wrong with that so far. Wait, there's another side quest over here somewhere?
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Professor, I'm trying to talk to you.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Herrick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Okay. Speak with Tan, speak with Cash. We'll come back to that in a second. It's crazy how many you have. You have so many. You have so many little side quests in this small little space. It's so crazy. Where is my witness?
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording?
I like her character design.
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure
His chest burst open?
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
That's not sounding good.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course.
So he died for the greater good?
He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that because it's... That makes no sense.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning.
Tad, I gotta have a few words with you.
I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in
What could have happened to the arcs, I wonder?
light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually
Yeah, so we can
business.
do a proper
First murder in
autopsy.
Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Thank you.
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
That sucks.
We came across alien technology on Habitat 7. It seemed to affect the weather. Your people know anything about that?
There have been reports. Failed scouting missions have mentioned advanced structures of unknown design. Whatever they are, they defy explanation. But with our resources stretched so tight, no one has had a chance to study them. And what if the answer was bad for morale? Suppose these things turn people into food. All we know is the Cat are interested in them. I'd
Was
rather
that a
not
nod
stir
as
things up.
at the first series?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any
What's the
clues,
likelihood of that
please
even happening?
investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological
But it
needs
doesn't
cause
sound like they're coming
complications.
anytime fast.
We won't see them for some time to come.
Huh.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
That's all for
I'm
now.
happy to help. You will find our
So it
futures
sounds like we're
depend
going
on
out to
each other's
EOS.
success. Good luck.
Please be advised that Hyperion dock
Let's see.
are now complete.
Why am I speaking with Cash?
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
But I'm not trying to leave just yet.
They call her the Tempest.
Don't get too hyped. You're not going anywhere near it. But that looks like a boss ass ship. I'm getting straight Blackbird vibes. Can we go stealth mode?
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out
Oh
of
wait,
here,
is she
the
joining my
better.
team?
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
You gotta bend the rules a little bit, Ben.
Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Just like that, Ben?
They told me he wasn't essential. But I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was gonna have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Technically, I was supposed to be going to speak to someone else, but I guess we had no choice but to get on the ship.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged.
Alright, I have to upgrade equipment too.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Yeah, we're not doing that just yet.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
Cause I could have swore he gave me permissions to use him, but okay. Let's get him on the VidCon.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Sweet. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure these strike team missions let me... Strike teams can be sent missions to support the Andromeda Initiative. Successful, they earn experience for running in rewards. If they fail, they'll earn only a small amount of experience and no reward. Which is the most... The cluster and the business as mission. Press A and send Apex. Save before multiplayer is launched, and you will then play the role as the Apex operative. Okay, so Apex is multiplayer, but Strike Teams is normal. Good to know. Description for each mission. These missions are currently available for your strike teams. I can describe the difficulty of the mission. Okay, so this is an Apex one. And these are the strike teams. Why can't I do these two? Mission funds. Oh, that one was already done. That's why. Okay, so I have to wait for a mission to be finished. Good to know.
Seems like we're forever racing.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Okay.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we
Don't
make,
get too happy.
still the best. Check it out.
Okay. What's that hidden? Oh, you need a lot of research points to do that stuff. Okay. Let's see. Why is there so many of their weapons? Oh, here we go. Oh, I was on the wrong. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, there's a lot of weapons. Oh, there's... Okay, so clearly I need to get some more research points going. I'm not ready for the bridge.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
The biolab looks like it needs some work. Okay, can't go that way.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, it just takes some time before it opens up the area and back. We'll talk to John in a second. Let's see.
We're almost out there.
Movie.
Finally.
I remember the lift. Whose area is that back there? Okay. I see Cora. Oh, this goes ladder. What's this way? This goes back the other way. Wait, why didn't I just do this? No, I'm not trying to level you up yet. Let's see.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Sweet. Oh, I have to go to the bridge to get off?
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Calo Jath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right.
I was about to say he's about to give a speech.
Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
I never planned to be Pathfinder.
I'll keep it
I
professional.
don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Let's do this. Off to adventure.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1.
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Calo, take us in.
Wait, is that a relay or no? No, that's not a relay.
This is
Oh,
about
that's
as far as
bounty.
the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here.
That's bound to give you some.
Anomaly detected.
That's bound to give you a headache.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
We have to fly to the asteroid. So what was the probe for? Couldn't the probe do that? But this is gonna give me resources. Okay, so they did let you skip. I remember this. So there's nothing on that planet? Yeah, that wasn't skippable before, and that made it annoying because you tried to look for stuff and it was just, it would take forever. Okay, so these planets don't have anything. Oh, this one's next to a black hole. Let's see. How close is black hole are we getting? That looks pretty cool though. Okay, let's go back out. We'll come back to this one in a little bit. We know Eos is over here. So we can't skip if we're doing system to system.
Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1, designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step, until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
We're gonna have to examine that before we leave the cluster.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out.
Your
If it is like
actions on the
Habitat
planet
7,
can increase viability,
no doubt we'll run into
allow
the
you
cat.
to support outposts. Okay, don't have any more options there. Pistol receiver, one on capacity, boost kinetic. Okay. Oh, and a scope. Pretty cool. I have to unlock by combat fitness. Fitness 3, extra holder. available. I'll take out the
Suiting up.
only because I'm a soldier. I don't need.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
Why is he standing next to me?
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never
What the
know
hell
how that
was
will
that?
affect. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
So put us down.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Hopefully nothing pops off the minute we land. But I'm ready.
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile
Why do you not have
encounters.
your helmet on?
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. Looks like salvage. New. Days ago, new.
Who else is here?
We're
about to find out.
This
They must
analysis
have known
provides
this
us
wouldn't
with
last in
important
these
research
conditions.
data, Pathfinder.
How would they
If
know?
you continue to scan and
didn't have
collect
a
this data,
Pathfinder.
we can utilize it
They do
to
now.
develop new technologies
We'll make
and
Eos
upgrades
own.
for equipment, such as your weapons and...
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
That's what I wanted to do. Would you stop? Let's see. Cora, why do you not have on a helmet? Why do you guys not have on helmets? So technically we can't get in there without a code. There's no way to find a code. What was that? What was that? What was that? About the vibe. Why did it vibrate just now? Okay, let's go check what's over here. Okay.
Got a code lock key.
Handy. It'll get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
Okay, let's see if we can get into that. So where is everyone? There we go.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
It's like every little thing in this place you gotta scan.
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Addison thinking, sending us here? Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
So we thought it was a good place to come to, but it turns out it wasn't. That sucks. Yeah, I know. So I have to figure out.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we'll know where to look for that signal.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings. It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Oh, it was a backup entrance.
Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder.
What?
We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that
no
will
love.
help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I
He
cut the
giving
power
no
for
love.
a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
That's all it took.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Let me see. I have... Let's unlock that concussive shot and give her one of that, and then one more concussive shot, because I use it a lot. Back, confirm, and I have 3 of my own. Let's see, I don't want to pull in biotic skills just yet. Shockwave. Yeah, I'll put one into pistol. Yeah, I'll give barricade the next 2 points.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Yep. It's never so straightforward.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the...
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
And now we should be in for a fight.
We've got company.
Like clockwork, bro. I did just drop run top.
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
I'm going.
You took down all those cat? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Sweet.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
Okay. But I barely have any money, so yeah. Barely got any money.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7. This is powerful alien tech. We need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
That's why we need to
if
get that
structure
ride.
could make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now the power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Yeah. We'll do just that. Just grab ammo. Scan some resources.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad. 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find
here.
the source. And maybe whoever else is looking.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
All these challenges, and the colonists still tried to tough it out.
Nobody told them what they were in for.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
What in the world?
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
Oh, I think those were stations that either healed your life. I think they had the right idea, but they were just doing a little bit too much with this Mass Effect. They could have just kept it simple. Resource management, all this other stuff. They definitely didn't need all that.
The Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Okay. I guess there's two driving modes. And X is a boost. And I'm going outside of the walls. Right, because I'm going to the alien structure. Well, I think since we got the Nomad, this is as good as place as any to save my game. Create a new slot. And then call that the... Well, hello there. It sounds like you need to just rest and relax. Hopefully you're finished with work. I was just about to get off myself. And let's see. I'll probably host another channel, because I don't think anyone else is on that I want to just try to raid. I see Alone is on, but yeah, let's just host. Yes, Mass Effect. Taking it back to a game I haven't played in so long. If you're up for an adventure across space, then yeah. This is it. Okay, let me... It's been a pleasure, guys.